The Kraken made a trade over the weekend. They send a first-round pick in this year's draft, 25th overall, and also a second-rounder next year to Florida for Mackie Samoskevich, the 23-year-old forward, a former first-round pick of the Panthers. Played a few games with Brandon Montour at Florida and also a season with Matty Beniers at Michigan.
I played with Montour a little bit my first year. It was only a couple of games, though, so I was able to be around him, and he's such a great leader, so I definitely know I'm in for a good one there. And obviously with Matty, to playing a full year with him at Michigan was, we were able to grow a great relationship there, and, definitely stayed in touch throughout the years. So he was one of the first people I called for sure yesterday, and, definitely fired up to kind of get back with those guys. They're such good, leaders and obviously players too.
All right, Mackie coming to Seattle. Obviously, the draft Friday, Saturday. Kraken with the 7th overall pick. You like Mackie?
I think it's good to always if you can bring a player back that's used to playing with one of your stars in Matty Beniers, I think that's always going to be a plus. But I'd like to see this team make a few more moves for sure, because we know that they got to get some scoring power at Kraken front line. All right, the Milwaukee Bucks are trading franchise icon Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat for 4 players, including Tyler Hero. The Heat also send the Bucks their first-round pick this year, 2 more future first-round picks, and a second-rounder. Now, I tell you, that's a big trade, Chris. Any thoughts on them sending their big man down to Miami?
Well, I think it's interesting that we talk about it on this show, Paul, because you remember those days when the big stars were traded away. I remember when Sean Kemp and Gary Payton left. I'm sure there's a lot of sadness for young Milwaukee Bucks fans, old Milwaukee Bucks fans, because Giannis has been a staple in Milwaukee. He's been a leader on that team. He's provided so many great moments. So, yeah, this is a tough day for Bucks fans, I think. Obviously, they're loading up with plenty of picks, and who knows what they'll find in the draft. But when you lose a star, it's always a tough day.
All right, let's stay with the draft real quick. NBA draft is today at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Washington Wizards, #1 pick. Former Husky Hannes Steinbach is projected to go somewhere in the mid-teens right now, projected by many experts to go to Chicago with the 15th pick, maybe Milwaukee with that 13th pick. And we'll see what happens there. He's 6'11", 250, averaged 18 points a game for the Dogs. I hope the guy does well. I hope he seems to be NBA ready.
The biggest shocker for me was on yesterday's show, Paul, when we were talking about Hannes, and it was Dave Softy Mahler, the ultimate Husky honk, and we said, what do you feel about how Hannes? And he's like, you know what? I don't even really know the guy.
Yeah.
And I think that's the state of college sports. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. Anytime a Husky or a Zag or a Cougar or a Seattle U player, SBU player gets drafted, we're going to pump it up. If it's a local kid, we're going to pump it up. But now in the state of college sports, so many kids are coming in. We see them for a year, and then they're gone. It's tough to fall in love with them.
It is. That'll do it for us. We'll see you tomorrow.